Amen, amen. We're going to have some announcements today, amen. I have Sister Tina come up, and she's going to give us an announcement about her program, and then we'll go ahead and we'll see if anybody else has any announcements, amen.
Good morning. I got ADHD, and it is sometimes a beautiful blessing, but sometimes I squirrel and go, woo! So I wrote it down. So good morning. My name is Tina Shelton. I am the founder and president of Rejects Rehab, Inc. I also facilitate adult children of alcoholics and dysfunctional families.
You in the right place.
Promoting mental health within my community and rescuing animals are two causes that are deeply meaningful to me.
You in the right place.
When I was young, my dreams were simple. I wanted to work in the medical field to help others and to become a mother, basically giving to my family what I never had, parents. So I was called to a different path, and one that demands I do help others because I too needed help. I answered that call, and in doing so, I found my purpose. But it's important to understand there's a significant difference between my story, your story, and what actually happened.
Amen.
Let me explain. My story is, my parents were horrible and abusive. My family members were toxic. My partners were abusive to me, and I ended up with them because of my parents. My parents' actions turned me into a victim in my close relationships, but an aggressor in anybody that was strange to me. I was constantly taken advantage of. I believed people only loved me for what I could provide, not who I was. There was nothing unconditional. It was always with conditions. I felt like I was never enough, and that good people never stayed in my life, and I would never amount to anything. I saw myself as a very easy target. Once people got to know me, I was a bright light, and they were moss, and I always attracted the wrong type of people, and abuse was constant present in my life. That is my story.
Yeah.
What actually happened? My parents were shaped by their own trauma, their own upbringing, and their own experiences. They lacked the tools to provide me with proper emotional, physical, and spiritual support.
Amen.
My parents were not able to provide a safe place, leaving me vulnerable to emotional, physical, and sexual abuse during my childhood, which then I, as an adult, continued into my adulthood because I gravitated towards relationships that mirrored my childhood home because I lacked boundaries and I lacked self-care and I lacked independence.
Come on.
Surely I thought good people could not love me, and my own parents did not. And I am defective. But that was just a lie that I kept telling myself over and over.
Yes, ma'am.
I allowed myself to be used. I gave endlessly while crying over what I didn't receive. But I'm the one that didn't leave those situations. You hear me?
Tell your story.
The truth is, healing was my responsibility once I became an adult.
Yes,
Therapy
ma'am.
and self-care journey taught me how to break free from these cycles of the past. In adult children of alcoholics and dysfunctional families, we examine the survival strategies that we made as children and work to rewrite them so we no longer walk in circles with a spike stuck in our foot asking, why me?
Come on, girl.
Yeah.
That's the answer. Me. So I chose to be the victim and not look at my own faults. I chose bad people because they were always worse than me. I stayed where I was comfortable because bad people, I don't gotta face my shortcomings.
Amen.
I'm half hood, half holy. I was not good enough. That's the lie I told myself so that I didn't stay around good people because I would hurt them. I didn't want to do that. Stay around bad people. I'm still a good person. I feel right. I feel justified, and I feel valid when I act out against bad people.
Right.
During my meetings, I do not discuss religion, nor do I discuss personal beliefs. So if you have somebody that is not religious and would like to attend meetings based on this stuff, you can also let me know. I rely on science, logic, and reasoning to rewire the brain. Of course, I believe. But sometimes people just need to hear and see the light of God in you before they can start to believe.
Amen.
I am just a woman who's walked through the darkest parts of this world and emerged to bring light to others in their darkness, something I wish I had. Something God once told me that I continue telling everybody. What's more important to you, your fear or your mission?
Yes.
So, you are free at any time to change the way you see life and to wake up tomorrow a different person. You are free to set boundaries. You are free to do anything you choose. Survival offers no true identity. What are you so afraid of losing? Because nothing on this earth and in this world belongs to you. So, I'm going to end in prayer. God, grant me the serenity to accept the people I cannot change, the courage to change the one I can, and the wisdom to know that one is me.
Let's give her another hand clap. Amen.